Bobcats and Yogis. My name is Kaya Malik. Welcome to the Virtual Fitness Ohio University page. I am a yoga instructor at Ping Recreation Center, and today we're going to be doing just a short, gentle morning vinyasa flow, something that, just a simple sequence that I like to do when I wake up, just to get my breath going and my blood flowing, just get my body moving. So hope you guys like it and you guys can make use of this. So we're going to start today in a child's pose. Bring your knees as wide as your mat, big toes come to touch, and then walk your hands out forward. Let your forehead rest on the mat, and just start to melt in here. Start to take inventory of the sensations, of the thoughts passing through the mind here. Starting to drop into your deep belly breath, so allowing your inhale to shape your belly down towards the mat, and then nice and long exhaling through the mouth, long breath cycle, activating that rest and digest nervous system. On your next inhale, rise to tabletop, really slow, finding your alignment, 90-degree angles in your knees and your wrists. And then we'll just take about 5 breaths here to take some free movement. So whatever impulse you have, however your spine asks you to move, just taking those movements, and feel free to make it a little primal, animalistic, some circles in the hips, bending through the elbows, or rocking forward on the wrists, anything that feels good this morning. And once you've finished your 5 breaths, you can come to a neutral spine, find stillness. And we'll inhale to reach the right hand up towards the sky, shining the right side of the heart up. And then exhale to thread the needle. Right hand tucks between the right hand and the right knee. The left hand and the left knee. As you drop your right shoulder and your right cheek, maybe you reach your left hand behind your low back for the half bind. Totally optional here. Using your inhales to expand the collarbone through the shoulders to open up to the sky here. Twisting the spine open really gently. You can release your left hand back to the mat if you took the bind. And then inhale to sweep the right arm back towards the sky, reversing twist. Exhale to come back to tabletop. And then we'll do the other side. So inhale, lift the left hand up towards the sky, shining the left side body up towards the sky, and then exhaling to thread the needle. Find some ease here. Melt down into the tops of your shins and into your shoulder. Maybe you reach the right hand behind you for that half bind. Again, totally optional. And release the right hand back to the mat. Inhale, sweeps your left arm back up towards the sky. And your exhale releases you to your neutral tabletop. Wiggle the fingers just a couple inches forward. Tuck the toes and exhale, downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Your first one of the day, so take some time here to find some movement. Maybe you pedal the feet, one heel reaching down at a time. And feel free to find a generous bend in the knees here as you reach your heels back towards the mat. Maybe you sway the hips from side to side. Just taking some movements again. We'll take 3 big breaths here. And eventually coming to stillness. Reconnecting to your breath if you've already lost it. Just notice the sensation as the inhale travels down into the belly. Inhale to look forward, come onto your tippy toes. Exhale to gently step to the top of your mat. Feet at hips distance or even wider. Bend deeply into your knees and reach for opposite elbows. Find ragdoll. Let the weight of your head pull the vertebrae apart, finding some space in the low back here. Again, bending deeply into the knees. We're looking for more of a release in the lumbar spine than we are for the hamstrings right now. Just take it easy on your body here. Maybe you sway from side to side. Your exhale releases your hands to the mat with a thud. And straighten out through the legs, making sure you're not locking out through the knees. Ground down through both feet. And inhale to root down as you rise. Urdhva Hastasana, the hands sweep out around you, reaching up tall. Exhale, drag the hands to heart center. Let the gaze fall closed. And just take a moment here to reset. Come back to your breath since the last movement. We'll bring our right hand to our hip. Inhale, reach the left arm up and over to the right side, sending the hips to the left. So we're side bending to the right, reaching the fingers out over the left ear, finding that stretch in the side body. And then inhale back through center, arms reach up high. Drop the left hand to the left hip as you reach the right fingers over the right ear, side bend to the left. Inhale back through center, hands reach up tall. Exhale, drag your hands through heart center as you forward fold. Keep that gentle bend in your knees. Reach the crown of your head down towards the mat. Rock the weight of your body into your toes just slightly. Inhale to a halfway lift. Hands come to the shins or the thighs, finding a nice flat back. Breathe here. Keep rocking the weight forward. Sending energy out through the crown of your head. Exhale to release, Uttanasana. Ground down through the right foot. Inhale to lift the left foot up and back, and then gently step it all the way back, finding a high lunge. Our hands frame our right foot, stacking the right knee right over the right wrist, and reaching out through the left heel. We'll just slowly rock forward and back, bringing some warmth into our right hip here. Starting to awaken it up. Bring some movement in. Good. And then exhale, plant both hands into the mat. Ground down through the left toes as you inhale, lift the right leg up and back, 3-legged dog. Exhale, step the right foot next to the left, downward facing dog. Inhale, shift forward to a high plank, shoulders over wrists. Find length from crown to heels. Exhale, hug your elbows into your ribs as you slowly lower all the way down to your belly. Untuck the toes. Press down into your hands right underneath your shoulders. Inhale to a cobra pose, Bhujangasana. Gently lifting the face and chest off the mat, using the strength of your back rather than the strength of your arms to lift you. Breathe here. Exhale, root down through your hips, through the tops of your feet. Your inhale lifts up through your head, through your knees. Exhale to release the forehead down to the mat. Tuck the toes. Inhale to rise through tabletop or high plank. Exhale to downward facing dog. Good. 3 cleansing breaths here. Maybe you open your mouth, release some of the heat we've started to build. Keep reaching the sits bones up. grounding down through all 10 fingers into the mat. We'll inhale to look forward, come onto your tippy toes. Exhale, gently step up to the top of your mat. Feet at hips distance. We'll inhale to our halfway lift, find length. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Root to rise, inhale, Urdhva Hastasana. The hands reach up tall. Exhale, hands to heart center. Drag your focus back to center. One big breath here. Inhale to sweep the arms out and around, reach up tall. This time we'll use our right fingers to clasp the left wrist. Lift up and over to the right side as you send your hips to the left, side bend to the right. Inhale back through center, release the grip. Switch it to the left fingers, reach around the right wrist. Reach up and out of the low back. Exhale, descend the right ribs up towards the sky. Maybe the gaze goes underneath the right armpit. Inhale back through center, tall spine. Exhale, hands through heart center, gentle bend in the knees as you forward fold. Inhale to your halfway lift, reach the crown forward, finding length from tail to crown. Exhale, forward fold, ground down through your left foot. Inhale to reach up tall with the right foot and gently step it all the way back, finding your high lunge. Make sure your feet are on more of a railroad track as opposed to a tightrope. Yeah, so you have some space to support your weight. And then we'll use our fingertips tented up, start to rock backwards and forwards, bringing some warmth into the hip joint, releasing some synovial fluid. That's the fluid that's stored in our joints, and that helps to lubricate and aid our movement. And when you're ready, exhale to plant down through both hands. Reach back through the right heel. As you inhale, send the left foot up and back. Three-legged dog, Ekapada Adho Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale to look forward, shift forward to a plank. Exhale to hug your elbows in towards your ribs, lower slowly towards your belly. Untuck the toes, inhale, Bhujangasana, lift the shoulders and chest high, roll the shoulder blades onto the back. And keep reaching the elbows back towards the back of the mat. One more big inhale here. Exhale to release your forehead down, tuck your toes. Inhale to rise through tabletop or high plank. Exhale to downward facing dog. 3 cleansing breaths here. Inhale to look forward, shift forward so the shoulders stack over the wrists. Reach out from heel to crown and stay here. We're just 5 breaths in our high plank to activate, really fire up the core. One of the most important things we can do in the morning. Keep pressing down through all 10 knuckles, especially through your thumb and your index finger. That's how we protect our wrists. And then keep lifting up through the hips, finding a nice long line through the spine. 2 more breaths here. Stay for the 3rd inhale. Exhale to shift forward, slowly lower to the belly. This time we'll bring our hands to the outsides of our mat, tense up onto your fingertips, and inhale, rise, Bhujangasana variation. Elbows can go out by the sides. And then exhale to twist your head to the right, looking over the right shoulder with the left eye. Inhale through center. Exhale to the left, right eye looks over the left shoulder. Inhale through center. Exhale to release down to the mat. Release your left cheek to the mat and your hands by your sides. Just take a few restorative breaths. Inhale your chin back to center, your hands back out to your pence. We'll take one more Bhujangasana variation. So we'll inhale, lift the chest off the mat. This time again, we'll twist to the left, but dunk our left shoulder in towards center as we do so. Good, inhale back through center, rise up tall through the shoulders and the back. Exhale, drop the right shoulder to the mat. Not all the way down, just towards it. Inhale back through tall spine, lift as tall as you've ever been. Exhale to slowly release. This time drop your right cheek to the mat, let your hands rest by your sides. A few breaths. And whenever you're ready, and whoever you like to, go ahead and flip over onto your back, sunny side up. Reach out long through your heels towards the bottom of the mat, and reach the hands up towards the top of the mat. Again, we'll circle our left wrist with our right fingers, and gently pull our whole upper body over to the right, just lightly. Make sure both shoulders stay on the mat. And then maybe if that feels okay, you begin to walk both feet over to the right. Maybe cross the left ankle over the right. So we're finding a long arc, a banana shape in our body, finding a long stretch from the left heel to the left fingertips all the way up the side body. Should be a really gentle stretch. Don't worry if you're not feeling anything intensely. It's supposed to be restorative to ease us from our flow onto our supine position sequence. You can slowly release the grip of your ankles and your wrists. Come back to center. And then we'll circle our right wrist with our left fingers, gently pull the upper body to the left. Maybe walk the left foot over, crossing the right ankle over the left, finding that banana shape in the right side body. Breathe into the right ribs, feeling that long line of energy from the right heel to the right fingers. And whenever you're ready, slowly release the side bend. Bring the hands back down by the sides. Feet can walk a little wider than the mat's width. Maybe shimmy your shoulder blades underneath you for a gentle heart opening here. In final resting pose, Shavasana. As though you're awakening for the second time today, slowly start to bring some awareness back into your body, bringing some small movements into your fingers and your toes and your face. Maybe you start to roll your elbows and ankles and wrists and knees. Open your mouth wide, stick your tongue out long. And then we'll inhale to reach the hands overhead, reach the feet long, finding a long line in the spine. Good morning stretch. Bring the soles of your feet to the mat. And exhale to roll to your right side, supported fetal position. Our yogic rebirth after Shavasana, corpse pose. Just taking a moment to allow the life to flood back into your cells. And to thank your body and your breath for all that it does for you. And when you're ready to move into the rest of your day, you can start to press up with your hands to a tall cross-legged seat, keeping your gaze nice and soft. Bring your hands in front of heart center, palms pressed together in Anjali Mudra. And let your gaze fall closed. So you just send some energy out to anyone you think who may need it. Maybe someone in the same room as you, someone in the same house, or someone all the way across the world. Just send them some vibes. Sometimes this is all we can do is send vibes, but we know now from modern science that mindful vibrations do actually change the state of matter. So we can make a difference with our vibes. Sealing your practice, bring your thumbs to your third eye center, the space of wisdom, intuition, of all knowing, and bow towards the ground. Namaste.